Hello again, this is Samurai Jack. Here we are on a new map in level 4, and this is going to be all about distributing your troops. So this is something you get to do prior to some games where you get to pick your location instead of just being given a location on the map. So in this case, you actually have a different starting phase here at the top left corner. You can see we have a star and a search button. So this star allows us to actually choose which of these locations we want to start in, but this is all based on a couple things depending on where you get ranked on them. So you want to pick the place that you want to start on the map first as the very first marker that you want to click on. So with this selected, this star, we actually would see a couple numbers come up on the screen whenever we click on one. And at this point in this particular game, you can only select 6 places that you have a priority in starting in. And I'm going to go ahead and deselect these because I wanted to use that as an example. So fun names on this map. And we want to avoid these spots. And these are actually locations where there's going to be 10 neutral troops instead of the typical 2 or 3. So we want to try and stay away from these bonuses because you can see it's going to take over all of those spaces. So I would recommend trying to stay away from those. Try and find a spot that you want to start from. I like to start in a corner to try and work my way out so I don't get surrounded. You could try and take a big one like this, but again, you can see there's a 10 bonus there. So what I like to do is try and find my spot. I'm going to go ahead and start. Let's start over here. So let's start with this one is where I want to be my first place, and then I want to go here, 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 here. And I'm just going to pick those 6 spots. That doesn't mean that I'm going to get those spots. And if there's another live player playing with me, I would have to make sure I hit them first before they did. So it's a little bit of a race when you get to this page. But don't worry, you're playing against AI for this particular level 4 map. So don't worry too much. Once you've picked these 6 spots, you're going to go ahead and hit commit, and it's going to start us off with 2 locations. And based on what I remember, these are the first 2 that we picked. So luckily we got those picks, and it will let you go ahead and continue through the game. Sometimes, again, if somebody else had picked those spots, you wouldn't get to start there. But this is a quick overview of how to distribute your troops and what it looks like before you start a game. Hope you enjoyed, and please join us for the next one.